Hey family, it's John. Just out here taking another stroll. I don't know how many more of these I'm going to get in the near future, so I'm trying to get it in while I can. I wanted to share with y'all another view of one of my secret spots. Had to take the long way around, but I think this view might even be better than the other one. I know I said in my last video that I was gonna make one video per startup idea, but if I'm not gonna be able to come out here and feel free as I try to express this stuff to you, it's not gonna come off as good. So I'm just gonna tell you all about all the ideas I have right now. What I would like to call the whole umbrella of organizations is cohab. You know, cohabitate. I thought it was catchy. It feels like things are kind of accelerating, and it remains to be seen whether or not the infrastructure that is going to make these kinds of ideas possible is going to be still standing by the time everybody gets on board with this stuff. So I'm including a link to the crowdfund for these ideas in the description of this video. If you want to get involved, if you want to contribute ideas, I want the world in on this. I think there are so many people out there that can add a piece to this puzzle to help improve the result. It's just a matter of finding them. Getting into these ideas, the first one that I brought up to y'all was sustainable eco-villages. And in case you didn't see that video, a quick rundown is we can crowdfund sustainable eco-villages that people can live in for free that would kind of help bail people out of this situation. We can take the best minds in the world and ergonomically design these places the best they can, build them out of the best materials to last. And the only reason why we wouldn't be able to build these things or build them as best as we could is because of red tape. So the first idea I want to share with y'all, I'm calling Green Hand Gardens. And I want this to be a network of community gardens that are ergonomically designed to serve a certain population within a certain radius. So in theory, you could pop one of these up anywhere everybody would be within walking distance. And you can give people direct access to fresh produce that they cultivate, harvest. You can even have on-site community kitchens where you can host meals for the communities. Really just about improving nutrition, bringing people together, and cutting our dependence on supply chain sources for our sustenance. The next one I want to call Bedstead, and I want this to be like a transitional living program, temporary living. Anybody that's on hard times, having substance issues, psychological issues, they can have a place to come to for a couple of days, meet with some professionals, maybe get some vocational resources, get some help navigating systems they might not know how to. And you can make these facilities out of repurposed shipping containers. You can use renewable materials. You could even make it to where these facilities are mobile in case the land becomes unavailable on which they sit. You can even make these places to where you can have counseling, social work, nursing, psychology. All relevant students can have a place to go to accrue internship hours towards licensure. There's a lot of ways that I see us being able to shorten bridges and shorten roads for each other just by cutting red tape, which it certainly looks like we are all about to be strangled to death by. The next program that I want to talk about, I am calling Donate, and I want this to be a charity app that serves the entire world. What I would like to do is take money out of the equation and create an app to where you can filter by natural disaster, region. You can have it attached to your Venmo, PayPal, bank account, debit card, credit card, doesn't matter. You could even set it up to an automatic withdrawal. Like, imagine if there is a guy from Mexico City that is living in New York City. There's a major earthquake that strikes in Mexico City. He can't get in touch with his family because all the cell signals are jammed. So he wants to make sure that should anything happen back home, he would have the ability to set up an auto draft to where he knew that there was going to be money going to boots on the ground from him. And he can see a documented delivery, statistically, of how much better this service responds to situations than existing ones. The way that I could see this idea being fulfilled is through a series of international trustees that will set up resource and support networks within their place of living so that they know what to do whenever things hit the fan. Who to contact, how to quantify need, everything. And this next one I'm calling Bridger. Bridger is an online freelance work platform that also serves as a guarantor for people's ability to complete work in different fields across the world. There's a lot of online platforms that let people do freelance work, but the majority of them, like Upwork and Fiverr, most of the work in related fields goes to the people whose profiles are already riddled with stellar reviews. For the same quality of work, there might be one person for whom their work doesn't differentiate from anybody else's because it is the same, like transcription or coding. How many of those jobs do you think go unanswered across the world, and how many capable people are there, do you think, that would love the opportunity to work on an international stage, get some credibility, and not be overlooked simply due to where they are from? So a lot of people might view this idea as being similar to outsourcing, but I actually view it as a social justice advocacy move, because even if some of this work in the United States wouldn't get answered due to how much it's offering, it may be well above what a lot of people make in other countries and could provide them with an opportunity to make multiple times per day what they could doing anything else. This particular idea I am calling Hunger, and I want it to be a resource for both everybody that doesn't know where their next meal is coming from and everybody that wants to be able to provide somebody a meal. And I'm kind of dumbfounded that an idea like this hadn't come along yet. It's amazing how much we shorten each other's roads when we aren't really concerned with profit. But I started thinking a lot, and for many of us, there's a lot of life situations that can happen that can leave us kind of without recourse. And if we don't have a support network or people that we can count on, it can get bad. I want people to be able to use this app to find a meal, offer a meal, find groceries, offer groceries. Maybe it can become a weekly thing, you know? Host different family over for dinner once a week, reestablish connection, all that. In today's world, with the technologies that we have and the ways that we have made ourselves capable of living, nobody should have to starve. Nobody should have to go without a bed. Guys, if y'all like these ideas and if y'all have more, I suggest that we make a network, we make this go viral somehow, and get everybody on the same page about what we want, and then we just do it. I don't like being sold off a cliff. I don't like being lied to. I don't like being manipulated. I don't like the situation we're in. And I doubt there's many out there that do. So this is me taking responsibility for the future that I want to create. What future do you want to create? We can do more together than alone. And if y'all are having a tough time out there, no, my heart is with you. We don't know by when, like I said, the ability to do these things is going to diminish, or if it's going to diminish. I don't see myself as having anything else left to lose. And those of y'all out there that are realists are probably on the same page. So this is a call to action. This is a call to listen to your heart, to do right by each other. The world right now is doing its best to serve itself, when serving each other is going to be the only thing that gets us to a good place. I love y'all. I really, really do. And we can get through this. It's a matter of taking responsibility, finding ways to empower yourself. Defying the darkness. We decide. And this is my decision to reach out to you, and it is now in your hands. I encourage everyone to reach out, talk, share ideas. I hope to hear from all of y'all. I'm going to include my social media links in the description in case anybody wants to get in touch, start resharing, retweeting this stuff. But we have plenty of time while we are under quarantine to network, plan, share ideas, discuss, and whenever this quarantine lifts and we're able to enjoy the world again, we might have a plan ready to save all of it. Try and be at peace. Meditate, do yoga, read books, learn, teach yourself music. These routines that we have been caught in our whole lives have not allowed us to fulfill our spirits in the ways that we might feel are best or know are best. But if we use this time wisely and create a conversation, who knows what could happen? The world can be whatever the whole decides. I love y'all. I want you to be well. If you're struggling, I'm here for you and with you. And so are so many other people. We're all family. And I think this situation is forcing us to recognize and act on that notion. But again, much love. Talk to y'all soon. And until next time.